Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Hallmark's Falling Together stars Ashley Williams, Paul Campbell, premiere on World Alzheimer's Day. In September, during the network's Fall into Love programming, Hallmark is premiering the new movie Falling Together. This stars Ashley Williams and Paul Campbell. This movie will air on September 21, World Alzheimer's Day. A woman seeking community in a new city finds purpose and belonging through the walk to end Alzheimer's. Ashley Williams, along with her husband, Neil Dodson, are executive producers of this movie. Many Hallmark fans know Ashley is very active with the Alzheimer's Association. This is because Ashley and her family spent a lot of time navigating her mother's illness. In addition, the Alzheimer's Association helped assist the production of the movie by giving notes on how to talk about this disease. The Alzheimer's Association also provided gear for the movie to ensure the event's joy, color, and authenticity. In addition, the Falling Together fashion and accessories will be available for purchase on an online auction. All the proceeds will go to the Alzheimer's Association. Here is more about this very important movie event. What is Hallmark's Falling Together about? On Wednesday, the Futon critic shared a press release about the new Hallmark movie Falling Together. This is what this movie is about. Natalie has just moved to Pittsburgh. Moreover, with this relocation, she is determined to embrace this move. While exploring ways to participate in the community, she volunteers for the Walk to End Alzheimer's. At her new building, Natalie meets the residents and encourages everyone to join her on this day. However, Mark, the prickly super, thinks she is overstepping her boundaries. She and Mark soon spend more time together. Most of all, sparks are flying. Is she falling for the grumpy super? You betcha. Adding to her love high is that many of her new neighbors also want to participate in this walk. But just when it looks like building harmony has been restored, things unexpectedly unravel. Disheartened, Natalie focuses on her time and energy on the walk, which may be the path to healing and happily ever after. When is the premiere of Falling Together? The premiere of Falling Together is on Saturday, September 21, at 8 p.m. Eastern, on the Hallmark Channel. This is part of the network's Fall into Love programming. What is the story behind Hallmark's Falling Together? Ashley Williams shared that the story behind Hallmark's Falling Together is based on a personal story. She had newly moved to Manhattan. She threw a chili party. This was an icebreaker to get to know her neighbors. However, no one showed up. But she later realized, maybe there's a rom-com here. Hallmark has always been known for its heartwarming storytelling, movies that bring together laughter, tears, and tender moments of human connection. This September, the network is delivering a project that feels particularly meaningful. Falling Together, starring fan favorites Ashley Williams and Paul Campbell, will premiere on World Alzheimer's Day, making it not just another Hallmark romance, but a film with the power to raise awareness, ignite conversations, and remind viewers of the healing power of love and memory. A love story wrapped in real-world relevance. At the center of Falling Together lies a heartfelt story of two former college sweethearts, Clara, Ashley Williams, and Ben, Paul Campbell, whose lives took them in very different directions. Clara pursued her passion for art therapy, dedicating herself to helping patients navigate memory loss through creative expression. Ben became a successful architect, but one who, in his pursuit of professional achievement, left behind relationships that once mattered most. Fate, however, has a way of reconnecting souls that are meant to cross paths again. When Clara returns to her hometown to help care for her mother, recently diagnosed with early-onset Alzheimer's, she unexpectedly runs into Ben at a local community center fundraiser. Their reunion is awkward, tender, and filled with that unmistakable mix of nostalgia and regret. But as Clara navigates the emotional complexities of her mother's illness, Ben finds himself drawn back into her world, determined to support her in ways he couldn't years before. Why this premiere matters? Hallmark's decision to schedule the film's release on World Alzheimer's Day, September 21, is no coincidence. The network, long celebrated for its family-friendly content, saw an opportunity to create a love story that not only entertains, but also shines a spotlight on a disease that touches millions of families worldwide. Whose own mother has been an advocate for dementia awareness, has often spoken about how storytelling can open hearts and minds to experiences many people feel alone in. Her portrayal of Clara isn't just that of a romantic heroine, it's layered with compassion, resilience, and the quiet heartbreak of a daughter trying to hold her family together, while honoring the fragments of memory her mother still has. Paul Campbell, known for his comedic timing and charming wit in previous Hallmark roles, delivers a performance that leans into vulnerability. As Ben, he represents the loved ones who stand on the sidelines of illness, sometimes unsure how to help, but realizing that being present, even imperfectly, is what matters most. A film that feels personal. Hallmark films often focus on universal emotions: love, forgiveness, hope. What sets Falling Together apart is how personal it feels. The film doesn't shy away from the realities of Alzheimer's, the moments of confusion, the repetition, the bittersweet laughter that comes when a loved one remembers something unexpectedly. But it also emphasizes the small victories. A song that sparks recognition, a painting that unlocks a forgotten story, a daughter who finds comfort in fleeting moments of clarity. Clara's work as an art therapist becomes a central thread in the narrative. In one particularly moving scene, she encourages her mother to paint using bold strokes of color. As the brush moves across the canvas, her mother recalls a memory from Clara's childhood: a day at the lake, a picnic basket, a song playing softly on the radio. For Clara, this moment is a reminder that even when memories fade, love remains imprinted in the heart. Chemistry that Hallmark fans adore. For longtime Hallmark viewers, the pairing of Ashley Williams and Paul Campbell feels like a perfect match. Williams brings her signature warmth, relatability, and gentle humor, while Campbell balances her with understated charm and sincerity. Their on-screen chemistry creates an authenticity that makes viewers root for them, not just as a couple rekindling love, but as two individuals growing stronger through shared challenges. Whether they're reminiscing about their college days, laughing over burnt cookies in Clara's kitchen, or quietly holding hands during a difficult doctor's appointment, every scene between Williams and Campbell is infused with tenderness. They make falling back in love feel believable, earned, and deeply moving. A hopeful message. Despite the heavy subject matter, Falling Together is not a story of despair. True to Hallmark tradition, it's a film about hope, resilience, and the ways love can bridge even the most difficult seasons of life. It acknowledges the heartbreak of Alzheimer's without letting the illness define the characters entirely. Instead, the focus remains on the enduring bonds of family, the possibility of second chances, and the reminder that joy can still be found even in fleeting moments. The title itself, Falling Together, captures the essence of the film. While Clara and her mother's world feels like it's falling apart, the experience brings her closer to Ben, her community, and herself. It's about how people can fall together when life feels fractured, finding beauty in brokenness. Hallmark's evolving storytelling. Over the past few years, Hallmark has shown a willingness to evolve its storytelling, introducing themes that resonate with deeper real-life struggles while still staying true to its uplifting brand. Falling Together is a prime example of this growth. By tying the premiere to World Alzheimer's Day, the network is not only offering a love story, but also contributing to a broader cultural conversation. The film has already generated buzz among advocacy groups, who see it as an opportunity to humanize Alzheimer's and encourage viewers to support ongoing research and caregiving efforts. Hallmark has hinted that the premiere will be accompanied by a social campaign, including resources for families affected by the disease.